Episode 16. Ye's connection to the Four Seasons Pavilion is still cut off for whatever reason, even though we have access to the root node. So we're picking up back down here in these caverns just above the prison, but still below the factory. I realized in the last episode I actually forgot I have this charge attack, which I guess is fine because I don't actually... Well, my build doesn't really allow the charge attack to be used without a cost to my health. I guess if I wanted to use the charge attack again, I'd have to switch out my jades a bit. But maybe I'll stick with this for a little while longer, at least until I get more jades or a chance to reassess my jade setup over at the Four Seasons Pavilion. As for new abilities, we have this. Nope, not that. No, after you actually rest. Let's see, it was... Right, parry, obviously. So I just want to press at the same time the enemy flashes, press L1, and then release as we get attacked. If we hold it for too long, it just dissipates, so that's the strategy. Okay, maybe I was a little bit late on that. So my strategy of doing it exactly when the enemy starts... Damn. Keep on pressing triangle to parry. My strategy of pressing it as soon as I see the enemy flash is apparently wrong. There's an extra one there. At least in the training area, where we first got the ability, it seemed to work out timing-wise that as soon as you see the red flash you can press L1, and then you can release when the attack comes out. Obviously not all enemies are going to have the same timing, but I thought it'd be at least consistent with, like, the red flash. Maybe I just did it wrong and I could actually do it with the red flash from that thing. There's going to be more of them, so I can at least test it out. And actually, maybe I want to head backwards first rather than forwards. Oh wait, but there's a shortcut there, so good thing I went this way. Let's just take out any enemies before we do our exploring. And this guy. So I think there were, a couple of them over to the left, or at least a few of them. Did I miss any over here on the right? I don't think so. Doesn't look like there'd be anything to get over there, but I guess I can check. It's just right here. Alright. Just this. And that's actually too high to jump back up to. While I'm here. So yeah, they funnel you back in the direction of everything that you missed before anyway. Although, was there something to the right there? Guess I'll check later. Starting with this one, was there safe ground for me to stand down on there? Yeah. Unless that falls down. Damn. Okay, yeah, the flash doesn't work for this thing. Kind of have to go with the red laser sight, which is, I guess, more obvious, but I guess I just wanted to get the muscle memory for the flash if that was actually how you're supposed to do it. Guess not. Okay. That was too high. Right, and this thing. one more over here on the left. I think that was the last one. I don't think you can do the parry on the ground. It's a little close to me, so I'm kinda... Okay, there we go. Yeah, you can't charge it up in the air, so... Gotta do it on the ground. No shortcuts here. Just to be sure there were no more of those walls, right? Yeah, pretty sure. Is this way the optional area, or was it back above? We're going to the right towards that elevator, so I guess left would be optional. Yeah, that guy. Looks like we're going to have to deal with the sniper while we try to kill that thing before it disappears. We can just spam all of our attacks on it. Oh, they've got the shields up. This thing. We could use the charge attack. But this is easier. I thought I parried that. Must have been facing the wrong direction. Damn, too late. Although I could have maybe mantled up there. I should have tried. Alright, we're just going to use all our attacks. Oh, he just disappears, does he? Right. We'll just use the attack. If we can. I would like to practice it. It just kinda comes out instantly, doesn't it? Gotta watch him rather than the line. His bow does like a little flash right when he fires. Alright, and back here. Oh, those explode. That other guy's already trained on me. Maybe we bait out one attack. Nope, he's already gone. Damn. Again, I did the same thing, and at least I avoided his attack. Great. This is going poorly. I should have just attacked him. I just want to be able to parry his attacks when I need to. Can we get up here? I guess we can. Do we have to fight something? I mean, yes, obviously, but I meant something tough. So there's the elevator. I think we can open up a shortcut over here, I think. That's what this hole in the ceiling is, maybe. Yeah, here we go. It's a good thing, too. I was out of healing items. By the way, now that we got that new ability, I don't think it unlocked any skills, but... Actually, this is different from what I thought. Because, I thought we'd be getting this ability next. And then this one here, which unlocks more of the skill tree, but... Turns out we got this one that did actually unlock more of the skill tree. So we get more internal damage for the unbounded counter. which is needed to unlock these other things. We get more enhanced blade, which is also like we have over here, just for more damage. It's kind of on an offshoot though, not really required for an upgrade. Could get more key charges after doing an unbounded counter. Okay. What's this? 1 additional key charge after performing an unbounded counter. Generates a key charge when charging the unbounded counter. Okay, it was charging. And then it dissipates after a while. How strange. You don't actually have to do the counter, you can just charge it up. But it only gives you 1 charge, so if you use one of the abilities that takes up 2, you'd need some resources already to activate them. It might be useful for infinitely using these ones that only take up 1, but then you could only use the version that explodes 1, rather than the version that explodes 3 or 5 or whatever, or takes up 2 from the... Wait a second. How much does this one cost? This is the upgraded version of Key Blast, which is... Okay, yeah, the basic one. So if it's the enhanced version of Key Blast, it could only take 1, but you could charge it up to 3, which may not do more damage than 3 individual ones, but still. You still only get the sand after doing the 3 charge, right? And then we also unlocked this one, like I thought, the enhanced water flow. Oh, actually, this goes exactly against what I was just theorizing. Then having just 1 temporary charge all the time would be not that useful. Apparently the water flow takes 2, currently. Wait, does it say 2? I mean, it's the one that I'm using right now, so... Yeah, consumes 2 key charges, second paragraph. So if it takes 1 less, then you can just use the temporary that you get from the unbounded charge for infinite water flow talisman attachments. Which is maybe not all that better than the Key Blast, but at least you don't have to charge it. Like, put yourself in a vulnerable state where you're unable to move or block while charging the Key Blast. You can just charge up the unbounded charge for the temporary Key Blast and attach the water flow talisman, and let it explode on its own. But then, if you're doing that, then you're already making yourself a little bit more vulnerable by charging up the unbounded charge, unable to move there. It's still technically blocking, because you can release the charge to parry any attack, so that is a strategy. Obviously not the best strategy, but just putting it together in my head. The things you can do. Different combinations. I'm gonna have to think about what I want next, but everything that I need to buy, or that I can buy, is going to cost 2 skill points anyway. Damn, he turned around. I was going to charge up an attack, but then he turned. Alright, so what were we dealing with over here? That's the way forward. But I think we want to go up first. Let's just open it up. Alright, we don't actually have to use the dodge button unless it's like that. The angle's all bad. Damn. Damn. Okay. That went poorly. We can dodge the snipers just by using basic movement, not even the dash, but I guess if the angle's bad, could be hard to dodge. Let's actually get this right this time. There we go. The flash on the bow. I'm just getting used to seeing it. Damn. Scout. Just right there. Gotta remember I can do that attack too. And actually, my healing heals a lot more than I thought. I thought it was around 3 bars, but it's actually more than 3 bars currently. I guess that's good. Just gonna have to keep it in mind whenever I feel like I need to heal. And then what? Just this guy? And this over here? That's what we came here for. Let's start with this. Could have finished him off with a talisman for the extra money. Oh well. And a greater Tau fruit. Usually there's like a lore entry near these guys from the people tracking them down or whatever, I think. We didn't get one though, did we? It would have told me. Well, now we have more attack, I guess. And whatever else that fruit gives me, I don't remember. And one more little path to take. Actually, a path... yeah, the path that we've come down here before in. Which just leads to this door that we couldn't open before. And that's it. We're finally back to where we came from. I guess technically out of the prison. And we got a herb catalyst. Very important. That's actually a good, probably by game design, like, completely intended by the developers. That's a good indicator that we should go back to the Jade Pavilion and check on things there. After this cutscene. I guess he's not up to 100% still. Well, I guess we came back here automatically. Rupture, organ displacement, extremely slow pulse. Will Lord Yi make it? What should we do if he dies? Hey, enough with the ominous statements. Doesn't Yi always die? Like, if he dies, he'll just come back out of a root node? If he dies, I will take over this place and transform it into a mausoleum. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll be fine. We were up to all sorts of antics when we were young and we're still kicking. But if he does die, I'll take his Feng Shi robe. Why, it won't even fit. Thank you, Yi. Your customary wit.
Sir.
Yi, thank heavens. How do you feel? Can you see clearly? I'm fine. My lord, your body needs to recover. Please lay down. Get out of my way. I need to. Get some rest already, tough guy. Now here's what I don't understand. How did he manage to get back here in this sorry condition? I'm not sure. I lost contact with him for a while, and when I came to, he was already on the bed. This is the bed. Oh, I thought it was just a bench. I guess it's the bed as seen from the side in this 2D perspective. That strange man with blue-green skin carried Yi home. Chuan, glad to see you're alright. Me too. That red guy did actually threaten our human pets, didn't he? But no, they're not pets. Can you all give me some space? Let me rest alone for a bit. The blue-green skinned man said that you should listen to music and eat more meaty plants to restore your spirit. Forgive my impudence, but how did you manage to get so badly injured, my lord? It was Ji Quan. Lord Ji Quan? You went to find that soul on your own without consulting us? Could I have consulted them? Could I have gone back to the pavilion and done some dialogue? I'm pretty sure if I could have, I would have stumbled on it just with how often I come back to the pavilion, but maybe in between the third soul and Ji Quan here, I didn't actually make a stop back here. Oh, you mustn't, my lord. The Ji family heir is known for his violence and treachery. My intelligence indicates that he is skilled at manipulating minds. And he's quite stylish to boot. Thanks, Guafu. What? I just think that he looks kind of cool. And that he can be really persuasive at times. Is that part of his manipulation? That irritating deceiver only speaks in fallacies. You know, maybe we should avoid messing with him. What are you, one of that bastard's admirers? No, not at all. I just think someone like that isn't worth risking your life to. If you agree with his nonsense so much, you can walk yourself over to the transmutation factory anytime. Or maybe spend some time in the torture chamber yourself. Would you like that, Quafu? Can you just cool it for a bit? Things aren't always black or white. Have you really thought this through? Are you truly in the pursuit of justice, or are you just in the pursuit of spite? Look. Alright. Shouting isn't going to help you recover. Uncle Chubby doesn't have the strength to fight either, right? And just taking a step back to think about Quafu's statement, I guess this whole thing with Ji Quan is to contrast Yi versus Ji Quan's ideals or whatever. So I guess Quafu pointing this out is maybe trying to further contrast how Yi isn't supposed to just be all about revenge or whatever. Maybe he's going to see some kind of change as we go further into the story. Who knows? He might seem unconcerned, but when he was taking care of you, he cried and looked so flustered. Hey, zip it, kid. Enough. Enough arguing. These minor injuries should heal quickly. Whether it's Ji Quan or anyone else, none of them will get away. If I have to die, I'm taking them down with me. Alright, he's still pretty dark. Oh, and our friend is here. Are you just going to hang out here now? That would make it easier for me. One by one. You can't... Ah, Nong, you need to calm down. Everyone in the village will be upset if you get hurt. If I get hurt, don't sell me short, kid. How tough can those monsters be? They just look bigger and scarier, and carry a few big weapons. What are you two talking about? Bad news, Yi. Anong said that the armored monsters have appeared in the village. Okay, so Ji Quan was actually true to his word. He said there's no one left. We have no idea where they were taken. Ji Quan? Ji Quan? The one who hurt you? Why would he do this? He's doing it to aggravate me. He knows I hid myself in Peach Blossom Village. Do you plan to rescue them? No, who cares? They never gave a damn about me. Come on, you were worried sick, watching from the gate. We were both breaking into a cold sweat. What should we do? I need to think of a plan too. Should I go back to check? Don't you dare leave the Four Seasons Pavilion on your own. You're staying right here. But my village is in trouble. I can't just ignore it. If only I was as skilled and powerful as you, Yi. Adding a trip to the Peach Blossom Village now could very well mess up my plans. I never expected you monsters to have any sympathy anyways. I kind of want to say this, so I will. That's okay. This wasn't your business to begin with, Yi. That's not. Okay, it wasn't actually a decision, it was just flavor. Just wanted to see how it would feel. But yeah, Yi came around. I expected you might. Let's just say, Yi, I had faith in you, as your partner, that you would make the right choice. If time permits, I might be able to make a detour to the Peach Blossom Village. That's great. There's a cave under that burning area. It leads right back to the village. How did you even know about that? Only thing is, it's really narrow and some parts of it have entirely collapsed. Otherwise, I would have been able to escape much faster. So take this with you. The guru once said that it's needed to traverse the caves. Would this be the key that I was missing? That's the one thing I was worried about. If you want to save the villagers, you should do it quickly. The village might not have that much time. I know. The abandoned mine access token. Yeah, exactly what we needed. Okay, we've already been to the door, we were just missing this. Turns out we had to wait for the actual story point where it would matter. And based on their dialogue, I can already tell this is an optional objective. I already know that there are multiple endings to this game, so pretty sure this is one of those pivotal character moments, Yi, where we have to decide how we're going to finish the game. And we're going to do it. I just wanted Yi to make the decision himself, or at least, I don't know, maybe make some inclination that he's not just a cold-hearted killing machine or something. I don't want to be the one to make all the decisions for him, so if he's down for it, then I'm all for it. An access token left behind by ancient miners allows access to the abandoned mines, a gift from Shenong. Shenong often talks about the guru, an ape man who seems to know the truth behind Peach Blossom Village and has even explored the outside world. Their whereabouts are currently unknown. I think we heard that the guru was a woman or something, an old woman, I think. You've got a knack for cheating death, you white-haired demon. You've also got white hair. Your body must harbor some mysterious secret, just like me. Well, I guess he's right. Are you actually immortal? Yes and no. To be honest, I'm having trouble figuring it out. Even you don't know. Is this not like normal? Is this an accident? Was whatever happened to you with the root nodes unintended? I've been able to regenerate my body thanks to my heart. So just like my stomach, doesn't that mean you can live forever? Don't be silly. My ability is regeneration, not immortality. Okay, so he can actually die. He doesn't just, as far as I know, teleport back to a root node or something? Which is kind of hard to tell, because if he dies somewhere out in the field, how does his heart get back to a root node? Does it get like swept up by a root node or something and carried back to, or swept up by the roots underground and carried back to a node, or? And just to check, is generic dialogue any change? No, I don't think that was anything new. Let's check in on Ru Yi. My lord, if you intend on returning to find Ji Quan, please make sure you're fully prepared. Ji Quan has spent many years honing the transmutation process to turn himself into a fighting machine. While you may be extremely accomplished in martial arts, I still advise caution, my lord.
Okay.
You should be able to find Ji Quan at the Shengwu Hall, located atop the transmutation factory. Unfortunately, the factory's extensive heat radiation It's deadly to anyone but the guards. Okay, so he only turned off the trap the moment we came to fight him. That makes sense. I was hoping it would turn it off forever so I could explore freely. But I guess it makes sense that the stage hazard remains. It'll just be a test of your skill. To break through the top floor, you will have to destroy any machine contributing to the heat waves. Oh, we can actually do that. Okay. Or you will find it extremely difficult to advance. Thank you, Rui. Very important tactics. Any generic dialogue? No, just the Jadestone stuff. Chuan? I know you don't want to tell me what you're doing out there, Yi. But if you're going to do something really dangerous, something that might get you seriously injured, could you at least say something? It was just an accident. I won't lose next time. Fine. I'm just glad you're okay. That blue-green uncle saved you. I don't think he's a bad guy. Did it surprise or scare you? I'm used to it. You all look really different to me. For all I know, that might be what everyone in your hometown looks like. You have a point. And nothing else. Sir Yi, are you alright? I'm fine. I heard from Shanchuan. You were the one who carried me back, right? As the sages say, compassion is the principle of benevolence. How can one sit idly by when one has the means to help another in distress? What was that quote again? Ignoring the plight of those one can conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. Or something like that. That one quote from Final Fantasy, Louis Suave. I probably got it wrong, but it was something along these same lines. I guess Chiyu might have been a fan of Louis Suave in another life. I owe you a big favor, that much is certain. Oh ho ho, I'm immensely honored to receive such praise, but you needn't fret over such a trivial affair. If you insist on thanking me, I would invite you to continue trading in your Jin with me. More Jin? Do you have that many systems that need repairs? You might not be aware, but my Jin usage has greatly increased after I found my brother. Oh. Right. That guy. Still wandering around without his head, I assume? Your brother, Jing Chan. Have you found him? Thanks to you, I have been able to sequester him away. Okay, he's in your possession then. However, in order to save him, I am currently collecting the requisite parts. So you're repairing him, huh? Okay. I may need to sojourn here for a few nights as I make these preparations. I hope you will allow it. Just another additional resident? Sure, why not? Thank you, Sir Yi. I'm always available should you wish to trade. Just make sure you fix him up right before you bring him here, okay? Or I don't think he was saying he would bring him here. That Chiyu would just be staying here and that's the additional guest, but... Unless I read that wrong, he also could have been saying that he would bring his brother back here. Looks like he's got new stuff. Okay. A new computing unit? Damn, that's what I want. And poison? Damn. Damn, there's so much I want to buy now. First of all, reciprocation unit. Transfers part of your internal damage to the enemy after a successful unbounded counter. Alright, we got that because of the unbounded counter. Punishing the enemy and diffusing a dangerous situation. This might actually be good for me, considering how much internal damage I take. And also, I guess I could abuse this with this move. Just purposefully take all this internal damage and then do one unbounded counter. Obviously the danger is if I get hit once, all of that internal damage becomes real, right? So, Well, I'm not going to think about it. What's that other stuff you got? Oh, it was just poison and whatnot. I don't happen to have any poison currently, do I? I would have to buy two. Here it is. Poisons, right? Can we just sell this or something? I think the poisons would appear in that menu if we had them. So no poisons. Oh, it is just a recyclable. Although the herb catalyst and dark steel are also considered recyclable. Yeah, the noble ring, just that. Okay, first of all, we'll have a chat with the remaining NPCs and decide what we actually want to buy. Where did that Chiyu even come from? What a bizarre ancient weapon. I don't know either. It's not uncommon for an AI to have personality, but I've never seen one like this. He keeps calling himself a scholar. But no matter how much it can imitate Solarian emotions, it can't have any self-awareness, right? That depends on how you define self-awareness. To some people, self-awareness is just an illusion created by a mass of neural circuitry. And that's all we'll get on that little philosophical talk. It's probably best we just leave it there. And wow, I thought S would just be the only upgrade, but I guess there are extra versions. My initial theory was that it would go like SML for small, medium, large, but I guess S was for special and X is for extra or something like that. Is this the last upgrade or just the second upgrade? Oh no, it's the last upgrade. Cloudpiercer's ultimate form maximizes attack power and grants the ability to penetrate through shields. I think we already had the ability to penetrate shields. And this one is Thunderbuster's ultimate form, allowing it to cause extremely destructive explosions. I think we want the pipe upgrade first, with our herb catalyst. Wait, does this increase the amount or... No, it increases the amount healed, not the amount we have. Which is still good, but... Like I saw last time, we were already healing quite a bit, and I guess I can check that now. Okay, hang on, we got more of this too. Already had to transmute onto life, but this is key charge. Is the wealth really that much worth it to me? Do I get that much more for killing them with a key charge? I guess I can get the key charges pretty easily, but once I stop caring about money, I guess this one might be more useful. After killing an enemy, you get a key charge back and you can just kind of increase your uptime with those charges. I'll think about it, but I'll not equip it just yet. Could get another magazine, but I'm okay with 4 right now, I think. And next we'll talk to the person who was worried about us the most. I know. You were so scared we were gonna die, right? No? Just your generic dialogue? Just a normal robot assistant? What was I thinking? Of course, a normal robot assistant wouldn't be worried about us at all. It's just a normal robot. Okay, so what I actually need to buy, well, there was this, right. Like I thought, the Yang. So I do actually want to get this, just because I'm curious about the combination here, even if I don't immediately use it. And this one is health restored with the pipe, but slowly over time. Don't think I'm going to mess with that right now. First of all, let's see how much this actually heals. I'm pretty sure the sword can't actually kill me. Good. So when I'm at 0... What is that, like 3.75? Does it increase by 0.75 each upgrade, or... How much do I have right now? What level was this again? It's level 6 right now. So increasing by 0.75 or 0.25 every time wouldn't make sense if it divides by 6. Wouldn't actually know how that divides by 6. It might not actually be 0.75. It could be a third each time, or that still doesn't make sense. In any case, all that matters is that it heals 3.75 or something, whatever. That means I should probably get another upgrade, because the time where I need to worry about actually healing is right around here. That's when I still get the maximum usage out of my healing. But that's also pretty close to death, because I could pretty quickly lose 2.25 bars of health. So I think to maximize my healing usage without overcapping, I am going to want another pipe file. Let's go ahead and recycle for that. Do we want to hang on onto this for any reason? I'm pretty sure the game would be kind enough to make it an artifact or whatever, if we wanted to trade it in for a story or something. It's just a ring, no one's going to care. We're not exactly Yang Lo or Yan Lo, whatever that guy was. We're not collectors. So let's buy this pipe file. And now we have 6. No, wait. Why did I do that? No. I didn't need the pipe file. I needed to upgrade my health to make that thing work, so that it's more than 2 bars whenever I'm close to death. Okay. For the cost of that pipe file, I could have actually gotten 2 of these poisons. Damn. You know what? It's fine. I'm just going to ignore the poison. Maybe I'm spoiled on health as it is anyway. Could have also gotten this computing unit. Oh well. Now what can I actually buy again? Reciprocation for that unbounded counter. Quick dose and last stand. Nothing I need immediately. Even if I wanted to buy them, I would have to... Well, I could get 21 from here, 2100, or 2800. Plus 400 for 3200. With my current 300 is 35,000. 35,000 is exactly enough to buy the computing unit. Do I want the computing unit? I do. Maybe I should be saving my stuff up for poison or something. But it's fine. I want the computing unit. We're gonna burn all of our remaining resources for the computing unit. Oops. I know Shenong said we had to hurry, but surely that doesn't count time spent in the pavilion, right? I'm pretty sure they only meant if you go after the souls, specifically Ji Quan, that might knock you out of your optional objective. I promise we're heading right over there in a second. Just need to check out my jade. I'm actually surprised we can buy the next computing unit. There might be no limit on that. Okay. Well, I was going to go do something. Who is it this time? I feel like if it was a new ability, it'd be the other guy, but since this isn't a new ability, it might actually be Lear, right? This is different from the usual. Yep, it's him. It's been a while. My fellow disciple, it's certainly been a while. How fare you? Your brow teems with fury. It looks as if you have been met with adversity. Just some nicks and scratches. Your opponent must have been exceptional to be able to injure a master like yourself. That scumbag. I'd rather not talk about him. So why have you brought me here again? Huh, I cannot know, let alone interfere with the current of the Tao. If I were to venture a guess, I suppose we support each other like the fish in water. Support? Your horn has helped me a lot, but it hasn't been that useful lately. It's true we haven't been able to return back to base after that little fiasco in the prison, but I don't think that's what he's referring to. I should be able to find the cause. No, wait, maybe it is exactly what he's referring to. Its internals must have been damaged in battle. While I fixed it, it also updated the firmware and added a new teleport function. Okay, so the horn isn't magic. I mean, I should have guessed, obviously. I just thought that Lear was maybe a little bit different from, like, the standard technology stuff, but yeah. If he updated the firmware, I guess he was actually the beginning of this whole technological revolution. Or maybe the technology stuff was already underway when he started the whole Cauldron project. So it's a scientific device. Yeah, that's what I said. What is this teleport function? It will allow you to teleport to any registered external node from the central node. I did think we'd get this eventually, but not this soon. Glad we have it, though. So you had another card up your sleeve. Ah, you misunderstand. I lost my attachment to scientific exploration years ago. This new feature was born purely out of a need to scratch a mental itch that popped up the moment I gifted you the horn. It would have taken any other scientist several lifetimes to accomplish what you did. Who in the world are you? He already told you. This stunt is amusingly simple before the ways of the Tao. I hope you find good use out of this horn. If through inaction nothing is left undone, could indifference lead to contentment? Teleport. After the upgrade, the Fusong horn can now be used to teleport from the central node to any other registered node. Okay, so it's not node to node, just the central node. But you can just return to the central node, so... Allowing Yi to quickly teleport between more than 2 spots. This will enable greater freedom of movement and more flexible exploration. Thanks, Lear. Well, we got interrupted, but I'm glad we did, because now we have that. That makes things much easier. First of all, our jades, and we got a bunch of skills. When did that happen? I guess we got 1 skill point for the fruit, and we also leveled up somewhere in the middle. So first of all, these two work together. They're identical, but they do work together. Maybe I just want to experiment without the / low health thing. We can keep this on, I think. Maybe. If we have both of these on, that'll be useful for taking out huge targets, or huge mobs of targets. Don't know if we're going to encounter one immediately, but it'll be interesting if we do. Maybe we could consider taking this off and then turning on another 2-cost one that increases something else with the talisman, for some kind of talisman build. Talisman detonation. We currently have the water one, so no need for that. Do I want to try something other than the water one? Maybe this? 5 charge key bust? We didn't really experiment around with full control. Which was just a select between 1 and 3 explosion or whatever. But maybe exploding 5 at once will be interesting. I do kind of hoard the talisman charges, the key charges, without using them, so it could be fun. But maybe I want one of these other upgrades first, like the explosion damage or something. Let's have fun with it. Alright, and if we're charging it up, maybe we don't want to be interrupted after all. Could also immobilize. If our talisman can hit multiple targets, does that mean the explosion, like after you detonate it? Or does that mean when you pass by them and attach the talisman? Because if that's true, then we could potentially freeze 3 enemies at once. This was previously useful when we could only hit 1 enemy, and if we froze 1 enemy, a second enemy could still walk up to us and interrupt our detonation. But if we can hit 3 enemies, and freeze them all at once, we probably don't need this one. Let's try it out. Alright. And the actual talisman, or the spell style. It was full control, yeah? Right. Right? Enhanced full control? Yeah. It doesn't tell you on this screen that you can detonate 5, or doesn't even call it the enhanced full control. But I think the icon is just the same, pretty much. Whatever, we have the skill. We'll keep this on, I guess, just for now. And yeah, I think we're good. Alright. Let's make quick work. We spent a lot of time here in the pavilion, but since everyone was so worried, and we have the teleportation point right next to it, let's head straight over to the village. It's just up there. Back to this slow 3-hit combo that I'm used to, I guess. How do we actually activate those again? What was it? Circle? It seems it was circle. Gravestone inscription. A message someone left behind. To all those seeking answers, do not go any further. Obey the gods and be ignorant. Peach Blossom Villager. Oh, be an ignorant Peach Blossom Villager. Live well. The message engraved on the stone must have been left by some unknown ape man. It's kind of facing the wrong way, because they would be coming from this direction, right? And actually, this is looking familiar, isn't it? Isn't this where we killed that boar that one time, or nearby it? Maybe not. I don't remember there being enemies here. Oh no, wait. This might be where the boar was. Alright, let's try it. Nope. Missed. Okay. Oh wait, they have the shield, so I don't think I can attach? Damn. Okay, I couldn't actually see if we... I couldn't see if we froze both. I think I killed one before it actually happened. And I also noticed that if you hold the charge for too long, you lose your charges, but you don't detonate. That is a problem. I thought it'd detonate as soon as you get to 5, but okay. At least the 5 seemed to charge up pretty quickly. It was almost so fast that I didn't notice. And yeah, that was where we killed the boar. They're just enemies here now that we're in the actual game. And here's where we actually died, I guess. Anything of note over here? Can't imagine. But I mean, if we can go back to where we actually got control when we first started. Well, ye ate the fish. That's right, didn't Chuan Chuan bring it back for us? We ate it during that one cutscene. Was there anything back there? There is actually stuff to find here. A moment. I'm going to assume that didn't screw anything over me coming back here. Like over here, or what? What could I have possibly missed over here? There's an item. Somewhere. But where? Where could it possibly be? Certainly not up here. Did I truly miss something over here? Like some kind of wall that we couldn't access at the beginning of the game? Doesn't look like it. Nothing below. And certainly not in the water. Unless we get the upgrade to swim somehow. No, there's just an invisible wall. Can't imagine anywhere above that would be housing an item. I'll worry about it later, I guess. The village is in danger. And notably, the sky is all broken. Kind of confirming those suspicions from earlier. Okay, let's try this. It does work. Incredible. Bastard. That wasn't enough to kill. 3 wasn't enough. Does this actually do less damage than the water one, or did you just have more health than I thought? That doesn't actually pierce the shields, right? That's only the other bow. Alright, 2 was enough to kill that much of a HP bar. You can't actually pogo with this ability, like I thought you could. You can't like do it multiple times, even if you hit an enemy, I don't think. Let me try that one more time. Yeah, you can't just do it over and over. That's unfortunate. And what have we here? Alright, maybe that does more damage than I gave credit for. It does more. Oh no, the fire. We fought this guy before though, haven't we? I thought I parried that. I think I was facing the wrong direction a little bit. Good thing we have all these health vials. I don't have to be good. Hopefully the guys were just in there. More dark steel. Here they are. Looks like they're all fine. I assume. Ah, and this leads back into that one area, near the docks, or whatever. Where are the cavalry? Alas, you are... God has manifested. You are our savior, and for that we are humbly and eternally grateful. God is merciful, and he brings boundless blessings. Alright, let's get organized once you're done worshipping. There might be a few more enemies around. The Peach Blossom Village is honored to have your divine protection. He came after all. Don't be stupid. He's not a god. You're an embarrassment. How are you still so stubborn after what we just witnessed? Anong, you're safe. You silly boy. Where did you run off to? Do you know how worried we've all been? He's been with me. He was the one who asked for help this time. Nonsense, that's not what happened. Is that so? Thank you for taking Anong under your care. Our most sincere gratitude for your kindness. Make no mistake, he's only here because of that brat Xuan. You're all just lucky to have survived. With the village destroyed, you'll be facing many more dangers. You better be prepared. Don't exaggerate. Our village has suffered a temporary setback, that is all. Fear not, everyone. If we pray with sincerity, we will quickly be able to return to our original lives. The village is now crawling with metallic beasts. Only an idiot would return. Zip it. The Divine One still watches, and it's disrespectful to yell. I've had it. Nothing I say ever gets through to any of you. You can all go fend for yourselves. I don't care anymore. In fact, I want to see how long he decides to keep you alive. Divine One, please forgive Anong's irreverence. He's right. If you want to live, you shouldn't return to the village. Set up shelter here until this blows over. This area is connected to the docks, so it should be relatively safe. If that is your divine will, then we shall obey. May we continue to receive your blessings and emerge safely from this disaster. Survival is your #1 priority right now. Understood, Divine One. Right. I just wanted to ask about Anong. The boy hasn't been causing you trouble, has he? He hasn't done anything that would hinder me, but he can be a bit noisy. We're so sorry. The kid has always been blunt to a fault. Your tolerance is appreciated. Since you'll be seeing him again, can I ask you to pass something on? What is it? I have some poison here. No, please don't misunderstand. I'm not trying to hurt him. His body is... It's fine. I know this might as well be medicine to him. Ah, so you already know of his condition. Wonderful. It can be difficult living alone with his condition. He's so fortunate to have someone taking care of him. I never said I was taking care of him. Oh, yes. If he asks where you got it, just tell him you picked it up off the ground. Well then, On behalf of the entire Peach Blossom Village, I would like to send our best wishes to you, O Divine One. So if they're going to hang out here, what are they going to do about food and whatnot? Porcine gem. The gallstones of a Dong Kong boar, I assume. It can be used as medicine, but ingesting it without going through the proper filtering process can lead to heavy metal poisoning. How did they find food anyway in the original Peach Blossom Village, like before all this? Nothing to collect in the actual village, just whatever was missing over here. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Sometime. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was wondering. Where can we find water here? Anything else? Well, maybe they just have water on tap in the galactic dock or something. As for food, I don't know. Maybe these storage containers? If it's a dock, surely they're shipping around a bunch of stuff, maybe, including food. Maybe some non-perishable stuff in cans? Surely. Maybe. Anyway. We should head back to the pavilion. That was about as quick as I thought it would, but I still went over on time just a bit. Which means I'll be okay to go a little bit more over on time. This is for you. This just tastes like candy. Are you trying to trick me? No, those were the gallstones of a Dong Kong boar, which have a really high heavy metal content. I read it in the item description. It's breaking apart in my mouth now. Bitter on the outside, but surprisingly sweet on the inside.
Huh?
What? You crushed it with your teeth? It's practically made of metal. What? I always crush hard candies between my teeth. Oops. I always confuse that with interact. Because of other games I play. Ugh. Damn it. Gotta drink this. Avenge my shame. I refuse to believe that I can't beat that tiny worm. Slow down. You're drinking too much. What worm did you encounter? The village is in trouble again. You just stay put. They want to believe in their magic and gods, let them. Taste the pain. Not like anyone out there will help me. What happened? I'll need to make another trip to the Peach Blossom Village. Okay. Well, I didn't expect to have to go back so soon. It seems like he's okay, but I'm pretty sure he's dying or something. Well, we'll make another trip to the Peach Blossom Village next time. Actually, let's hang out with Shenong this time. I'm sure Yi is so worried for his best buddy Shenong that he's going to beeline it right to Peach Blossom Village as soon as the next episode starts. But before that, now would be a good time to take a break.